Hey everyone, this is Big Daddy Newbie and I just came from Camotes. And this video will try to help you and guide you in how to get there, where to stay, what to do, and where to go. So stick around, it's gonna be fun. Camotes is a group of islands in the Camotes Sea in the Philippines and is located in the eastern part of Cebu. In order to get there, you either ride a super ferry or a ferry. Now, the local name for ferries are roros, which are roll on, roll off. And the best company to offer those is Humalia Shipping. I don't know if you pronounce Humalia Shipping as Humalia or Jumalia, but if you want to correct me, just comment in the section below. You can book your tickets through Humalia Shipping's Facebook page. Just message them during office hours and work days, and their staff will guide you through the booking process. Props to Humalia for having such awesome staff. Now, the cost of a cart is 1,570, whereas the cost of a passenger is 235. Once you've given them all the requirements, Humalia Shipping will then give you your tickets in PDF format. Now please make sure to print out these PDF tickets because Humalia Shipping, Danao Port, and Consuelo ports are very old school in that they don't have paperless transactions yet. They're gonna look for a printed ticket. Once you meet all the requirements of Humalia Shipping, they're gonna require you to pay online through BPI or GCash. In order to cross the sea, you have to go through Danao Port. Now, Danao Port is located in Danao, which is 40 kilometers north of Cebu City. Before you get into Danao Port, you're gonna need three things: the bill of lading for your car, a terminal fee for your passengers, and the CPA to get in and out of the port. The bill of lading is located in Sans Gateway Mall, which is conveniently located besides the Danao Port area. Just go there, get your bill of lading, then afterwards have your tickets validated. The validation with tickets is basically the scanning of the QR code, and they will stamp it for approval. After which, go and pay for your CPA. The CPA costs 257 round trip, and this will cover going to and from the Danao Port. You also have to pay for the terminal fee of your passengers, which is 20 pesos per. Afterwards, when you get all of these, you can go inside the Danao Port and wait for your turn to be boarded. Now, the ferry ride usually lasts 2 hours, and when you land in Consuelo Port, you still have to pay an exit fee of 50 pesos. Now you're in Camotes Island. There are a lot of resorts in Camotes, all of which are accessible through travel portals. We opted to stay in Santiago Bay Resorts. Aside from being affordable, Santiago Bay has well-manicured gardens, pools, and offers the best sunrise view in all of Camotes. Aside from that, Santiago Bay also has the longest coastline in Camotes Island. Now, the pool in Santiago Bay isn't 24/7. It opens at 8 in the morning and closes at 7 at night, so no night swimming is allowed. Their restaurant has affordable and delicious food. Their price ranges from 200 pesos onwards. Santiago Bay restaurant is only open during the day. Its schedule is 7 in the morning up to 6:30 at night. But if you want to stay at the restaurant during night, you have to order in advance before 6:30 and they will let you stay there even if the restaurant is closed. Santiago Bay also offers massage services, and in-room massages cost 400 pesos for an hour. Now, before you go anywhere, I would suggest that you hire a tourist vehicle. Now, tourist vehicle can either be a motorcycle, a tricycle, or a jeepney. We opted for a jeepney and it cost us 1,500 for the whole day of use. Now, this jeepney comes with a driver who will get you to your destinations. I would suggest a tourist vehicle because it would be relaxing for you to just sit back and enjoy the view and let the driver take you to your destination. And these drivers pack their own lunches, so you don't have to feed them during meals. Tulang Diot is an island off the coast of Tulang Diot. It is in the northern part of Camotes Island. When you get there, you have to ride a boat in order to cross the ocean and to get to Tulang Diot. Now, the fee for boats is usually 20 pesos per person, but they are required to have 10 passengers before they get to travel. Now, you can override this by paying for all 10 passengers, so you're going to be shelling out 200 pesos for one way, and since you're going to be booking for a round trip, it's going to cost you double for around 400 pesos. The boat ride towards Tulang Diot usually lasts for 15 minutes, and when you get there, there's an island fee of 10 pesos per person. After you pay your fee, you can enjoy the island's amenities, which include food, drinks, cottages, tables, and of course, the white sandy beach. Now, since we didn't plan to stay there for the whole day, we opted for a table which cost us around 150 pesos, which includes 4 chairs. They also offer massage services, which is 250 pesos for an hour. Mangudlong Rock Resort is the sister company of Santiago Bay. Santiago Bay is where we checked in, therefore when we got to Mangudlong Rock Resort, they didn't have to charge us for any entrance fee. Mangudlong Rock Resort is good for snorkeling and the place is well designed that is very Instagrammable. Bukilat Cave is the largest cave in Camotes Islands. It will cost you 25 pesos per person in order to get inside, but they require you to attend an orientation first. The orientation is very basic wherein you're not allowed to touch the stalactites, the stalagmites, or take flash photography. Now flash photography is being prohibited because Bukilat Cave is home to bats and a specific kind of bird. The bird that lives in Bukilat Cave is called baling sasayaw, or the swiftlet bird. Baling sasayaw is the main ingredient for bird's nest soup. So this is a delicacy for Chinese chefs. Now, they don't actually use the whole bird, they just use the saliva of the bird. So enjoy your bird saliva soup. Bukilat Cave has natural lighting through and through. The lighting in Bukilat Cave is brought about by the 7 holes on the top of the cave. Lake Danao is the biggest lake in all Camotes Island. It was developed so that people who go there can enjoy water sports. It's gonna cost you 10 pesos per head entrance fee, and after that you can enjoy Lake Danao's amenities. Amenities include kayaking, paddle boating, zip line, food and beverages, horseback riding, and a floating raft ferry. Now their food is very affordable and you can eat it lakeside. They have like floating tables there and you can enjoy the view while you're eating your food. The prices for the sports activities are usually 50 pesos per 30 minutes, and these include kayaking and paddle boating. And if you feel more adventurous, you can pay 70 pesos to try the zip line. Their sakanaw, or floating raft, would take the visitors to the other side of the lake. But this one wasn't available to us during our visit there. But if it was, it would cost you 500 pesos per hour. Paraiso Cave is the most expensive cave in Camotes Island. First of all, you have to pay a 10 peso road trip per person before you even get to the place. If you want to get in Paraiso Cave, it's gonna cost you 100 pesos per head. The high price of Paraiso Cave is due to the fact that the owner of the property created a resort on top of it and made the hole much bigger and much safer for visitors to use. And when you get in there, the cave is being lighted by artificial lights and you can swim there. Now, Paraiso Cave has a 5-foot deep pool of brackish water. You can swim there because the water is clean and very clear. They also have a lifeguard to keep watch over you. Himensulan Beach is the newest attraction in Camotes Island. It just opened 7 months ago. This is composed of floating cottages where you board on the beach and then they get to push you towards open water. And then you get to float around there while you're there. It's gonna cost you 500 pesos for 3 hours and they don't offer food and drinks. So bring your own food and drinks. Now Himensulan Beach, aside from the beach, each cottage has its own pool for your kids and for the guests who do not know how to swim. You can also swim around the cottage because since it's floating in open water. Now Himensulan Beach has the best sunset view of all of Camotes. It offers an unobstructed view of the sunset because you're floating in open water in a floating cottage. It's a very good experience. Pito Sutukil is one of the most famous restaurants in Camotes. It's featured in most vlogs about Camotes. Now, Pito Sutukil is actually a neighbor of Santiago Bay Resort where we checked in. All we have to do is get out of the property, walk around the shore for a few meters, and we're in Pito Sutukil. Pito, which is the owner, is very accommodating and very kind towards the guests. They offer delicious, affordable food, which ranges from 120 pesos and up. Visit Pito Sutukil. Jestrera Souvenir is one of the souvenir places in Camotes Island. This place offers kamote and kamote derivatives. Now, kamote is the local term for sweet potatoes. So if you want anything sweet potato, like sweet potato flour, sweet potato coffee, biscuits, and everything else sweet potato, Jestrera Souvenirs is the place to go. Their prices range from 100 pesos onwards. It's time to go home. And to go home, you have to pass through Consuelo Port. Now, have your printed tickets ready because they're gonna look for this. Have your tickets verified, and then you have to pay a port fee of 84 pesos. Their terminal fee is much cheaper than Danao because the terminal fee in Consuelo only costs 5 pesos per head. After which, get all the requirements and wait for your turn to be boarded onto the ferry. When you get to Danao, you show them the CPA that you got from Danao, and that's it. Your Camotes trip is over. I hope you learned something new today. And if you have questions, feel free to put them in the comments below. And if you found the contents of this video helpful, please like and subscribe. And also, click the notification bell so that you will be informed if I upload a new video. Have a nice day and see you in the next video.